And he joins us this morning on a Patriots Monday on the Harbor One hotline. Hey, Bill, how are you?
Great, good. How's it going?
It's going great. How was the rest of your weekend? Did you get any turkey in, any Thanksgiving celebrating over the weekend?
Yeah, no, not really this year. It's a little bit of a different year here, so no, we're moving on here to Buffalo.
Mac had what may have been his best game on Thursday night. For you, what stood out when you watched film?
Well, I mean, there was, it was a very competitive game. We, did enough things to be competitive, but not enough to win. So, disappointing in the end, the end result. But we'll turn the page here and move on to Buffalo.
Bill, Matthew Slater called the 97-yard return unacceptable after the game. How important is it for you as a head coach to have leaders like that in the locker room that guys look up to and can listen to to make sure that doesn't happen again?
Yeah, well, I mean, Matt gives us great leadership. So I can't imagine having a better leader on our team than Matt Slater.
Bill, with 3 games, 12 days, it's been well established. How does the next 4 days differ? Is there any load management in the building, or is it status quo, we do the same thing?
Well, this week is kind of a normal week for us, if you will. It's a 7-day week, Sunday to Sunday. It's just Thursday to Thursday. But coming off a short week, so we're mindful of that, and a lot of it's case by case. Not every player is in exactly the same situation, which they never are. So, in the end, we try to do what's best for the team, and then there are some players that are in different, let's call it, states of readiness than others, and we work through those on an individual basis. So that's about the way it normally is. It's the short week puts more stress on everybody for sure, but in the end, it's a 7-day week. We've had short weeks before, and once you get into the week, then you manage it as much as normal as it can be.
Bill, I know you didn't say much after the game about the Hunter Henry catch being overturned, but just to be clear, is it your understanding that the concept of the ball surviving the ground was supposed to be gone as of 2018? Is that the way you understand that?
No, I mean, these are plays that, we look at plays in the off season. Officials might bring in 20 plays and say, okay, these 10 are catches, these 10 aren't, and I think we all kind of sit in the room, and I don't think there's a consensus on, oh yeah, I see that, or they're close plays, and it's hard to reach a consensus on a lot of plays. That's what the rule is, and what you actually see on the video that they show. Sometimes it's not clear to everybody what exactly it is we're seeing. So did this happen? Was his foot down? Did he have possession? Did he not? There's a lot of close plays. So we're looking ahead. We're moving on. There's nothing we can do about that. Those calls are out of our control. So whatever they are, we just have to deal with them and move on.
Bill, I thought, just quickly on that, I thought the rule was irrefutable visual evidence required to overturn. Did you feel that there was irrefutable visual evidence on the video replays to overturn the call?
Yeah, again, the answer to all those questions is that, the pool reporter went in and talked to the officials after the game, and it doesn't matter what you think or what I think. What only thing matters is what they think and what they saw. So what they saw, that's what we all have to live by.
Well, I think you got robbed, and I'm angry about it, Bill. That's all I want to say this morning. Courtney, go ahead.
When you look towards the Bills, obviously a very talented team, what's the biggest advantage for you guys now that it looks like they won't have Von Miller?
Well, they're a well-balanced team. We're going to have to play well in all three phases of the game. And, it'll take a total team effort. We know that. So there's no one player or one thing or one part of it that's going to – everything's important. So we all have to do a good job. We have to do a good job of coaching, preparing, making decisions during the game, playing fundamentals, handling their scheme plays, so forth. So they'll take good team defense to stop their offense, and good team offense to move the ball against the defense. It's not just going to be any one thing. And obviously with Hines, they have added something to the return game, and they're statistically one of the best coverage teams. Well, they are the best coverage team on punts. They're one of the best coverage teams in total in the NFL, and so they're a well-balanced team.
Bill, do you watch other games on Sunday when you play on Thursday night? And how often through a season do any of your coaches come to you on a Monday morning after watching other games and say, hey, I think we can mix this into our playbook? Does that happen mid-season, or is that all done off-season?
Oh, well, no, there's a lot of things that come up during the season. I don't know how much of it comes from seeing games on TV. I mean, it might come from that. We have every game on video, so I could pull up any game in the league from yesterday, this morning, and look at it, and we can break those plays down into different categories, and we do, and look at all the touchdowns, all the interceptions, all the long returns, all the explosive plays, all the sacks. I mean, whatever, you can look at a lot of different ways. So, yeah, there are stuff that comes from other things that happen in football, sure.
Bill, there are reports out right now that Bill O'Brien is considering NFL options. What does he bring to the league, and would you ever consider a reunion with him?
Yeah, I haven't talked to Bill in a little while, so I don't know. I wouldn't really want to comment on his situation. I think that's something for him to comment on.
Bill, the last two meetings with the Bills did not go your way. 2 full games without forcing a punt. How personally do you take the inability of this defense to stop Josh Allen, and is that part of the motivation as you prepare for Thursday night to host those Bills?
Yeah, well, again, it's a big challenge playing Buffalo. We got, we need everybody to play well. I mean, we had them in punt formation on the first series of the game and in the second game, and gave up a fake punt. So that's, I wouldn't really put that on the defense. But regardless, they moved the ball consistently against us. We certainly didn't make them punt in the playoff game. So, yeah, we know it's a big challenge, and we're going to have to play better than we've played against in the last 2 weeks in every area of the game.
All right, Bill. Well, we will let you go get ready for that challenge, and we will look forward to talking to you again next Monday.
Okay, great. Sounds good. Have a good week.
All right. Bill Belichick on a Patriots Monday.